guys, welcome to the channel. My name's Troy and I collect Casios. I collect watches, but today in this video I got 1, 2 and 3 of the most respected, if not the top 3 Casios that you need to own if you're starting out in this hobby. Now, I won't go into a review of each watch. I'm just going to do an unboxing because, truth be told, I haven't owned these 3 watches before. You would think I've owned the F-91W being into watches, but I haven't. But I do have a story where a friend of mine, my old next door neighbor, he had one of these and I borrowed it as a kid. I must have been like 8, 9 years old. I always just remember playing with that poxy little backlight. And it's always held a special place in my heart because I couldn't even afford this growing up. And, you know, my friend let me borrow it and it just brought me hours of fun just playing with the backlight. So yeah, and I bought one for my son in lockdown. So this model will always hold a special place in my heart. So I had to buy an F-91W, obviously. And these two, constant reviews, 5-star, 10-star, 100 out of 100 from all YouTubers across the globe. So I thought, heck, let's just see what they're like. So this is just going to be an unboxing, first impressions, what I think of them. I'm not going to go into reviews and specifications because there's hundreds upon hundreds of videos of all 3 of these watches, and in particular these 2. I will obviously make content on them in the near future, telling you what I rate and what I hate, and seeing if they are cracked up to what everyone says they are. But let's get in. To move these out the way, and we'll go with this first. Don't know which one. I don't know what one is in here. We have got beautiful sunburst dial. Straight away, that's the first thing that stands out to me. Date window a little small. The rubber strap, it's got that Casio feel to it. It's not premium, but it's better than the SKX one. I can tell you that now. Aluminium bezel. It's got the crown guards, unsigned crown. Is it hitting the markers? What do you reckon? Look at that. Yes, it is. Under 50 quid. That's just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. They're discontinuing this one with the Marlin. What's we got? Okay, I went to pull it out. Screw down crown. Screw down crown on a Casio. Crazy. What's the world coming to? So you got the Marlin on there. Screw it back in. Nice red second hand there. The knurling on the coin edge bezels, quite nice. We got highly polished. I tell you what, you wouldn't think this was a Casio. Honestly, in hand, it's crazy. Like I'm just looking at it straight. I'm not even looking at it through the camera. I'm just mesmerized. For under 50 quid, what we got? No sign buckle. That's not the end of the world. What we got on the back? So screw down case back with the Marlin. Discontinued, so this is going to be a future collectible for sure. So we've got stainless steel, model number, water resistant, 200 meters water resistant. Oh, it's nuts. I think this is the one Bill Gates wears, isn't it? I can see why. So let's check that bezel. That's so... Oh, this is nuts. A little bit of backplay, hardly any... No, nothing now. What? The quality for this, guys. I can see why this gets its rave reviews. Oh, my God, literally, for under 50 quid. Imagine if they put an automatic in there. Just a cheap Miyota 8000 series. What do you reckon that would sell? 100 quid? 150? And you'd still be happy even at 150. The build quality and finishing on it really is rather something. Let's see what it's like on wrist, shall we? There we go. But that's really good. Wow, the strap is really comfortable. Much nicer than those SKX, those horrible rubber straps. Maybe it would have been nice to have... Oh, here we go. Let's move the keeper. I was going to say maybe 2 keepers. Can we move that keeper? Yeah, that's better. Sorry. Just see my hand there, not my wrist. Wow. Really impressed for under 50 quid. I reckon I will pop some reviews on there, because after a long time wear, I could be able to tell you literally what I rate and what I hate. Right now, I can tell you there's not much to hate about it. Maybe we can test things like the loom on a later review. And that's probably it, because so far everything's really good. Very impressed so far. So let's put him over here. I'm going to move all this out the way, this rubbish out the way, because that's a bit unsightly over there, and then we've got more room. What do you reckon this one is? I was going to attempt to do James Bond, but we won't. I might have given it away. That should have given it away. If not, when I show you, you're going to be like, of course he was going to sing James Bond. This is a cool watch. Oh, sorry, I just knocked the camera there. I'm going to probably cut that out.
Mark, I can't believe how drunk you are.
I am not drunk.
Yes, you are.
I am not f***ing drunk.
Can you tell the time?
Yes. I am not f***ing drunk.
Casio Royale. Honestly, I can see why these get such rave reviews. This was under 30 quid on Amazon. I will pop links in the description below. There will be affiliate links. I'm an Amazon associate now, so if you've looked back at some of my unboxings and stuff, like my Orient, that'll be popping up there. My Festina, that'll be popping up there. Festina review coming soon. I'm working on that one. What else have I out of Amazon? Oh, I've had the Citizen review up there. They've all come from Amazon. So what I'll try and do, and I've always had good prices, so if I get hold of them at those prices, as soon as it arrives, I'll bang on an unboxing, put the links out straight away, and try and get these watches at the great prices. This, though, was, I think, 25 or 29. I know it was cheaper than what it normally is, at around the 35, 40 pound mark. Look at that, look at the micro adjusts. Put some much more expensive watches to shame. Obviously, just got your folded links. Where can we... There we go. Nothing to write home about, but heck, you know, you can't have it all. I'll try it on. We'll need to take a few links out, and we'll remove that sticker. Look at that. That is just like retro geek, but super cool. That's really cool. I can see why people collect the Casios. I got the MRW 200. Absolutely love that. Got the Casio Mini. I'm glad to be adding some more Casios to the collection for sure. Look at that. Amazing, amazing. And I like the square case. I do like square cases. I like the Tag Monaco, the Glashütte original, the 70s one. Pop a picture here. That's probably one of my grails. Really love square watches. And there's an Omega TV dial. Absolutely love that one as well. But this is... I can't believe what you get for the money. I really can't. So I look forward to setting this one up, getting all its time zones and everything. I won't do it today. This is just my impressions. But look at it. It really is... Honestly, if you're thinking about these, buy them online. You got 14 days. If you don't like it, send it back. But I tell you what, you will love these. Stamp buckle. Awesome. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. I might get the other colours of this one. I like it that much. I remember having a Casio back in the day at school that had the little Earth, the little world map. I was a teenager then, so I was probably earning some pocket money, or no, actually I had a little job. I used to do picking up the Skittles. You know what when you used to do the pubs, picking up the Skittles, and I saved my money and I got myself a little Casio, because I fell in love with this one that my friend had. In a few years, my target was to own a Casio. I'll try and buy it one day, guys, and pop it onto the channel. I think I've got some old photographs of me wearing it. It was round and it had the little world clock there, the world map. I know that, but I'm just staring at this. Really, really nice. Anyway, let's get back to this unboxings. F-91W. Not much to say about this one apart from it is a living legend. Let's open this box. Now, there are fakes of these going about. I'll pop a link in the description. My friend Wes, Mr. Budget Watch, he's actually done a review of this watch against 2 fakes. And I tell you what, it's crazy. Why would people want to fake this? I know it's an icon, but willing to pay £2 for a fake or £10 for a genuine? So do be careful when you're buying these. Like I said, I've got these off Amazon, from Amazon, not a third-party seller, but from Amazon themselves. So it's going to be the real McCoy. Places like eBay and whatnot, even if you're buying it second-hand off eBay, you don't know if the person knew it was genuine or fake. For me, though, this is a little small. That's my only gripe. I know there are other Casio models that look like the F-91W that are a little bit bigger. I will probably feature those on the channel later on, once I get to know a little bit more about Casios. But I had to get the Duro and the Casio Royale because those two in particular I was drawn to after seeing reviews. This one's got a sentimental, like I said. I bought it for my son in lockdown, so he's got one. He's lost it now. But yeah, he's got one. And the little story, I just remember he used to go under my quilt and push the little backlight. Must have been about 7 or 8. But yeah, he had it all. He had the computers, he had the Sky TV, so it was a cool neighbor to have. But I just remember just borrowing this watch. Borrowing a watch, guys. That's what kids did back then. We had fun, you know. We found joy in the simple things. And even as a grown-up, I do. Because, like, you look at it and it's got the blue and the gold and the red, and it just screams 80s. It's just got that vibe to it, and it's got charm. That's the word I'm looking for, charm. And it's got character, and it's got a soul to it, if that makes sense. It's just individual. It's just so much about these watches. Like even that's got a retro vibe to it. It just harks back. It must be going back in my memory about things from the 80s. It really does. There you got the sign buckle. But yeah, I'm going to try this one on. I do think it's going to be small for my wrist, but I'd probably just keep it in my collection anyway. Just so when I look at it and I think, you know what, I've made it in life. I couldn't afford one of these when I was 7 or 8. But I can when I'm 40. And that, guys, is an achievement in life. If you own an F-91W, you've made it. But that's been my unboxing. I hope you've enjoyed me just rambling on and being reminiscent and the reasons for why I bought these. I just want to dip my toe a little bit more and just see what the fuss is about. But anyway, I've been waffling on. You can see me in the next video. Please remember, I'm an enthusiast and not an expert. Cheers!